This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Outside of that, the only other thing I want to say is, last night I played Black Ops 4 multiplayer and it didn't go so well, and what I mean by that is, basically, I don't know if maybe it's run its course, but I played last night, in some games I was absolutely beasting, and of course other games I wasn't. It's pretty much par for the course, what you'd expect for Black Ops 4 multiplayer, but basically it was really slow. Like, attendance wasn't great, participation wasn't great, like, everything was slow.
Give me money, money!
And I was really disappointed, because as you guys know, this week I'm really trying to raise funds to help me out, to pay bills and everything, and it was just abysmally slow and bad, and I was like, wow, like something, obviously this is a change in attitude, because usually, when I play the Black Ops 4 multiplayer, it brings people out, and people get hyped for it, and it was the complete opposite experience last night.
Milk that fucking gravy train for as much money as you possibly can. Milk and honey, I like to say. I just don't want to play it again and then no one shows up and no one participates and it ends up being basically a 2-hour waste of time. Because that's kind of almost how I felt last night. Man, this job sucks. It's a grind. I just do it for the money.
Swang he said, I'm bummed out with Apex Legends. He says, because 80% of the people that he follows are playing it. It's just Fortnite all over again, and I'm tired of these fucking Battle Royale games oversaturating Twitch. It's disgusting. Now, Swaggins, I'm going to be very honest with you, and I'm going to be very honest with my audience right now. Alright? Isn't it funny that there are streamers who like, oh, Apex Legends, and they've been playing it all week, it's all they'll play. I hate to say it, there are certain streamers who play games to have fun, and then there are streamers who play games to make money.
That's like me. Right? That's like me.
I'm someone who does both. I will openly admit, I do this for fun, but I also do it to make a living. But you'll notice, all week I could have been playing Apex Legends to cash in. And you notice I played it twice and I take a break from it. That's not how I am, man. I'm not. Even though I understand there may be a big fad going on and everyone wants to see it, I'm not going to sit here and just fucking play the game constantly to make money. I'm not. I would rather do variety. I'd be myself, you know? And I want to just do things for fun and make money doing it. That's why I started making YouTube videos to begin with, so I could have my own hobby that's fun, but then make some money on the side if I all can.
Everything's got to be about making the almighty dollar.
I'm not going to drop people earlier this week, Monday, Tuesday. Phil, drop everything you're doing. Stop playing Kingdom Hearts. Stop fucking playing every other game. Instead, you should just be playing Apex Legends because every popular streamer's doing it. Keep in mind, every popular streamer was sponsored and was getting paid by fucking EA to do it. Even said sponsored in giant letters on their fucking streams. People are so dumb they don't realize it.
The salty tears. I mean, I'll be honest, just like any other normal human, yes, am I jealous of certain people and people who are successful and whatever? Of course I am. Of course I'm going to have jealousy. That's a natural human emotion for those who have more than you. You're always going to have that natural kind of jealousy of those who maybe have, been more successful or things like that. It's the hot new thing. We have to keep playing it to make money, 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 money. That's all it is. It's not even like they like the game. It's money, 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 money. And I'm not like that. I'm not, silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
I understand that I need to make money. I do. But I want to do a variety of stuff. I want to do it my way, and that's why I think people come back and watch me. Swaggins literally just said, I don't like it because 80% of the people who I follow on Twitch are only doing fucking Apex right now.
The reason they're doing that, Swaggins, is to this. This is the only reason. They see the fucking dollar signs in their eyes because, oh, it's a fad, it's hot. I gotta play the hot thing to make money, money, money. And I'm not like that. I will play it. I played it a couple times when I had a chance. I'll play it again tomorrow. Shilling. It's gross. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
And I'm going to balance it with everything else. I'm not going to play it every fucking day. Is it a good game? Sure. So far, I like it. But it's not something that I want to just do nonstop to because people are so fucking infatuated with hype and they're so brain dead.
Insult the viewer.
the marketing and everything that they think is the best game ever and they just only want to watch people play that. That's not how I am.
I'm good at lying.
Diggleberg said, out of the 10 stream channels that Twitch is suggesting to me right now, 5 of them are playing Apex Legends. I'm not certainly saying every single person playing Apex Legends is all about this, but when you see the vast majority of people who stream for a living all of a sudden playing Apex Legends all week...
Do you really think that, I'm being honest, do you really think that they value your attendance and value your viewership and value your contributions when they literally are playing the cash cow game all week? They drop everything they're doing to play the cash cow game all week. Do you think they care about what they're doing? No, they care about this. They don't care about what they're doing, they care about this. I've pretty much mastered it.
And that what pisses me off is people try to compare me, and people try to say, oh, Phil, you know, you're doing it wrong. I'm like, listen, I love what I do. I respect my audience.
It looks like we barely even had 300 on stream. Wow. I don't know what's going on. Listen, here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say, you know? I mean, this is kind of ridiculous that I can't even get 400 people for a live stream anymore of new games. New games. It's one thing if this were like an old game that I was playing, it was boring and, you know, it was an older game most people didn't care about. It's a brand new game. And I can't even get 400 people on stream. I mean, it's ridiculous. Fucking idiots. They're dumb fucks. Bumble fucks.
And I'm going to keep doing things that I have on a schedule. I'm not going to cancel my fucking schedule that I had planned out days in advance and people were looking forward to make a buck. I'm not going to say, oh, no more chill streams of this, and we're not going to continue on the playthrough I've been playing for a week because I got to make dollar signs. Fuck that. I'm not like that, you know?
That's 100% a lie. And I think people get the wool very mostly pulled over their fucking eyes all the time by these streamers, thinking that these are people who are in it because they love games, or they're in it because they love their audiences. They're in it because they love this. Breathe! That's why they jump right on every fucking bandwagon possible. Oh, PUBG's my cash cow. If I keep playing PUBG and, you know, I can bring in viewers and make lots of money, so I'm just going to keep playing it.
Judicious Echoes did a 200-bit cheer. He says, I don't know. I think playing every new game out is a cousin to the hype train. I think most of your audience is more interested in watching you play something you haven't already done, regardless of how new it is. I agree, but that's only a portion of my audience. And if you haven't noticed, since I've become a full-time streamer, that audience has definitely had a dichotomy. Like, there's very much still people who only will tune into my streams to watch me play new stuff. They're not going to be here tonight watching me play Minecraft. They're not going to be watching this Minecraft video on demand later on DsPgaming. Those people are only here to watch the hype new stuff, and then they're gone when there's no hype new stuff. Those, I hate to say it, even though I appreciate that viewership, that's called a fair weather viewer or a fair weather fan. They're only there for the hype. They're not there to stick with you and be there for the more personal stuff. When I played Final Fantasy IV last month, a game that's near and dear to my heart, those viewers weren't there for that, right? And that's okay. They don't have to be there for every little thing, but I can't cater my entire existence on Twitch to be only get that hype new view. That's nuts. I have to have consistent content that I can put out that entertains people, that allows us to have fun and chill experiences, or hype experiences, or rage-filled experiences, whatever they might be, but something that's consistent, not, oh, I just play whatever's new, and then I drop it for the next new thing immediately. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of gamer. And I agree with you, Judicious Echoes, what you're saying, that, oh, well, Phil plays every new release, and that's his thing. It's kind of like the same thing as jumping on the hype releases on Twitch. I disagree there, and here's why. If you haven't noticed, in recent years, I don't just do that anymore. I don't play every new release. I actually frequently skip a lot of releases, a lot of them, because I don't feel they're worth my time anymore. I mean, Fallout 76, skipping that was huge for me. I'm a huge fan of Fallout. I love Fallout. And when I saw how bad that game looked, I said, I'm not going to play it purposely because I know it looks bad, and I'd rather do other stuff that's more worthwhile to my viewers. You know, I didn't play the new Battlefield. I mean, I probably last year I skipped at least a dozen major releases. This year already I skipped a couple. I'm probably not going to be playing Far Cry New Dawn. I'm more than likely skipping Anthem, which I have no desire for. You know Anthem will be the hot shit on Twitch for like a week when it first comes out. I'm probably not playing it. So even though I agree with you that, yes, if I played every new release, like I used to on YouTube back in the day, you could make the argument, oh, Phil's the same. But I'm not like that anymore. I actually particularly will pick and choose the games that seem to me like they're going to be worthwhile, not only for myself, but for my viewing audience. I don't want to waste people's time with garbage. You know what I mean?
Fuck you. You're a liar.
And again, it's not for me, even though I need to make a living. Okay, I do. Right now, financially, I'm in a bad spot right now. I'll openly admit that to everyone. I'm really bad off right now. And I know things will get better later this month when Twitch pays me for December, but I don't know what's going to happen with taxes in April. Like, I really going to need people's help coming up. I'm going to have to do special stuff to try to raise money quickly and everything. This year, I have to go visit my parents sooner rather than later, and that's going to mean time away from streaming. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on that I need financial help.
I'm still, with all that going on, I am not willing to violate my own beliefs and my own values to just become a sellout shill streamer. False, wrong, incorrect, negative, no, nay, absolutely not. Fuck that, Phil. You are a dirty, rotten liar. This is bullshit. You are a liar, and you are a fucking bold-faced, dirty liar.
I'm going to always play the hype new game just to make bucks. Why doesn't Phil play Apex Legends all week? Because even though it may be a good game, that's not me as a gamer. I'll get burnout on it. I will overall enjoy it less. My viewing audience, I know, wants to see variety, and they'll enjoy it less if it's all I play. Yeah, we may have some newcomer viewers coming in just to watch. Oh, there's that guy, Darkside Phil. I know him, and he's playing Apex Legends too. Let's see what he thinks. I get that. I probably get artificial extra views this week, maybe a little bit of extra cash. I'm not about that. I want to put out fun content for you guys. I want to be consistent.
And I don't want to become Mr. Dollar Bags. I don't want to be the 80% of streamers who has to fucking rely on every little hype game becoming overhyped and overmarketed so that they can make an extra buck. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say, you know? I mean, this is kind of ridiculous that I can't even get 400 people for a live stream anymore of new games.
I want to be the guy that eventually I can be consistent enough no matter what I'm playing. We can sit here and have a fun night together and not have to worry about, oh no, look what happened because Phil didn't play the hype new release. Now he's in a bad situation. I don't want that. I want people to be accustomed to me coming by and hanging out with me no matter what I play. So, that's why, honestly, last night, I was really disappointed when I played Black Ops 4 multiplayer and it was really slow. I was like, damn, like this is the first time I played that game and it was that slow. That's really disappointing because I thought that's what people wanted, and it turns out apparently they didn't want that anymore for whatever reason.
Oh, money, 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 money. Plugs, plugs, plugs. Help me, money, 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 money. That I gotta spend, endlessly spend money. It's addictive. But yeah, guys, you gotta understand, and I'm gonna say this. I say this all the time. I'll say it again. I used to say it about YouTubers. Now I'll say it about Twitch streamers. You have to be aware of who you're watching and who you're supporting. All right. There's Twitch streamers out there. The reason that they do all these fads is because they want $1. They want to make they want to take your money and make $1 off of you. They're not interested in actually putting out content that's worthwhile, or content that has longevity, or content that even in their eyes will entertain a viewer. All they're interested is this. And that's why they jump on these fads. Give me your money. Let the green roll in. I need your help. $1 a month actually helps and adds up, all right? As little as $1 helps, okay? You can pledge as much as you want. The highest perk level I'll give you is $50, but you could pledge more than that if you want. And pledge today. Ayúdame, por favor. Es muy importante. Outside of just being a stream watcher or video viewer, there are other ways you can contribute to help ensure that I can continue to do this for another, however long. Another 10 years, maybe 20, who knows? Who freaking knows what the future holds? I need your help. I still need your help. I'm going to need your guys' help. I really am. I'm going to need your support. I need it. The money helps me out tremendously.
That's why you have these streamers who literally all week have just played Apex Legends because it's the hot thing and they know they're going to make a buck doing it. Period. Like, there's no other explanation for it. Why would you drop everything you're fucking doing just to play the hot new game? Because you want to make $1. That's it. And understand that I will never be like that. Yes, people ask me for days and days and days, will you play it? Will you play it? Please play it. Will you play it? Please play it. And finally I caved. I said, all right, fine. When I come back from my day off this week, I'll change my schedule up a little bit and we'll check it out. But you notice I didn't then, oh, well, I saw that I got some good viewers for it, so drop everything, Apex Legends for the next 2 weeks. So fuck that. I'll never be about that.
He's a piece of crap. is a lying piece of crap. When you choose who you're going to watch on Twitch or on YouTube or anywhere, you have to find someone who abides by the philosophies and beliefs that you also abide by. And if you see someone who's doing shit like that and you can tell they're doing it just to make a buck off of you, then why would you watch? And I understand, listen, I understand the feeling of hype mentality and the feeling of being a part of something bigger. The biggest YouTubers out there, the reason they're still popular is because when you watch them, you think, oh, I'm watching this along with millions of other people, right? That's how some of the biggest YouTubers got fucking popular. That's not how I got popular. I got popular for putting out original, fun, and different content. And this guy's a pathological liar.
But these guys who get big will never die because they got so big. Now they're big just for being big. Kind of like the Kardashians. What the fuck did the Kardashians ever add to anything on planet Earth? Nothing. But the Kardashians are filthy rich and basically will never not be rich and will always be popular because people just kept giving them attention because they were already famous. It doesn't make any sense. Same thing with these top Twitch streamers. Top Twitch streamer drops everything to play hype game all week. That's disrespectful. Because in reality, if they cared about you and your review, they would be asking, gee, do you like the content I'm already putting out? Obviously you must, or else why would you watch me? Isn't it disrespectful for me to now change everything because it's the hype new game just to make a buck? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying every streamer, and that's why I'm not calling names or anything.
But you just have to be aware. You have to look at the people who are out there, and you really have to judge for yourself who's worth your time. And by the way, subsequently with that, who's worth your investment, because these people are constantly always accepting things like cheers and subs and tips. And if you're giving it to the person who's only streaming to make a buck, free. I'm not going to even enjoy games and put out a quality stream for you until you pay me. Versus the person who has passion for what they do, what's going to end up happening is the people who have passion for what they do are going to go away, and you're only going to see the shills. You're only going to see the people who get the ginormous sponsorships, the ginormous money, and all the people who have passion for what they do and do it because they love it will go away. And that's what you got to be careful of, guys. Okay? Help! In addition to my normal income, I need to raise about another roughly $16,000 between now and April. The fall of Adam did 100 cheers. I heard you've already raised more than needed for taxes. That is absolutely incorrect. In fact, I'm not even close yet.
As I told you guys, first of all, my initial estimate for taxes was around $16,000, and that was based on the previous estimates of how much I had made in 2017. What I need to do, which I'm actually going to do this Sunday, is figure out actually how much money I made in 2018. If I made more, that means I owe more. Now, based off of what I've raised from what Emerald 7 contributed last month, it was only, from what I'm to understand, probably around $11,000 to $12,000. I'm not 100% on that yet.
So I still need, at a minimum, I'm probably going to need at least another $3,000 to $4,000, but more than likely I owe even more than that because I made more money. So it's probably going to end up being like $5,000 to $6,000 more, if not more. I won't officially know until my tax guy does the taxes, which won't be done until April.
So basically, any of this extra money that I got from Emerald 7's gifted subs last month will go towards taxes when I get it, and then I gotta see what else I owe, which I don't know yet. But no, by no calculation whatsoever have I made all the money. At all. Anyone who says that is completely full of shit, and are probably being disingenuous saying something like that on the stream, because you're trying to make people feel that I'm good, when in reality, I'm not. And that's fucked up. So, Fall of Adam, you're a dick. How about that? Okay. Crystal Laser cheered. He says, last year, the night I have a big one. If you don't like a game, you can always quit it. A track record for not quitting games isn't much if you aren't enjoying yourself. Do a good few streams, say, I'm not into this, and just stop. People will be disappointed, but in the end, it'll be more enjoyable for everyone. Well, here's the thing. I wonder specifically what game you're referencing. And the reason... How do I eat? There you go. I was like, why couldn't I eat? Why was I opening the chat? And the reason I say that is because I think sometimes people get misconceptions. For example, I'll give you a perfect example. Kingdom Hearts 3. Did I love the game? No. Did I hate the game? No. I actually, once I started playing it and I saw how good the graphics were and what they had done with the combat engine, I was intrigued to see the game till the end. Even though, admittedly, the last 1 to 2 sessions of Kingdom Hearts 3 for me were pretty much getting unbearable to the point where I was like, this really is boring as shit and I can't wait for it to end. Admittedly, I, of my own accord, wanted to play and finish that game to see it and review it. And sure, I've reviewed it. It was like one of the first few reviews that I'd done in months. I can't even tell you what the last review that I'd done before Kingdom Hearts 3. But That's a game that even though I didn't necessarily enjoy it the entire time, I wanted to finish it because I felt like I played the first two. It was going to be beneficial for myself, for my viewers, for everyone. To get that one under my belt and say I played it. It was a major release. Now, when I play other games this year, other RPGs and other things, I can compare it directly to Kingdom Hearts 3 and tell you what's better and what's worse or whatever, right? So even though that wasn't a game that I was, oh my god, I was so hyped and it was so amazing for me, I still think that it was beneficial for me to play it to completion, okay? But I hear ya. I do feel that if I start playing a game and it really isn't my thing, I should definitely have the ability... Where the hell did you come from? I should definitely have the ability to say, I don't want to play this anymore, and quit it. And it's hilarious because people will say, oh, you rage quit. You're a rage quitter. Phil always rage quits. Phil always rage quits. I love people that say that. What planet do you live on? What reality? What alternate fucking universe do you live in that I always rage quit games? I almost always finish any game that I play.
Very, very, very hypocritical. I'm hypocritical. King of hypocrisy.
It's a rarity when I don't finish a game. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all, man. And Kanji Monster cheered and said, playing the first 3 Kingdom Hearts games doesn't give you enough information. You were confused for most of the playthrough. It was unfun to watch. Yeah, Kanji Monster, and guess whose fault that is? Not mine. That 100% the fault lies on the shoulders of Square fucking Enix. Because they made a game where they should have said, oh, the plot is supplemental, and it should not have required you to play 100 spin-off fucking games in order to get this. Especially, it would have been one thing if all the Kingdom Hearts games were available on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. But you had to have every fucking console. You had to have a Game Boy Advance. You had to have a fucking 3DS. You had to have a fucking mobile device to play the mobile game. You had to play so many different versions of every fucking game in order to get the true plot. Bullshit. That's Square Enix, 100%. It's their fault. It's a design choice. They wanted to make more money. Now, people are finally playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and saying, this game stinks because I don't get it. That's Square Enix's fault for being greedy for so fucking long. Shame on them. And I will stand by that statement till I die. It's their fucking fault. If they had just made it mainstream, normal games like everyone could have played, it would have been fine. But let's have 40 fucking spin-offs so that hardcore fans have to buy 40 consoles and spend $500, $700 to fucking get the plot. Fuck you, Square Enix. Greedy fucks.
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic. Well, I think I'm toxic now.
Trying to shoot a game says, I was not one who was mad at your disdain for Kingdom Hearts 3, but the problem with playing a game that you don't like is that it shows when you play it, and diehards will castrate you for hating on the game, just like what happened with the Metal Gear Solid games back in the day. Yeah, and I don't care. That's the truth. I have the right to play a game and be honest with my feelings about it as long as I justify it. When I reviewed Kingdom Hearts 3, I rightly justified my thoughts about it, and that's that. And if your only excuse of saying that what I said about the game is not true is because I didn't play the spin-off games to get the full plot, you failed. You didn't disprove the fact that the game's too easy. You didn't disprove the fact that they didn't make the game for any particular audience. The game doesn't really fit either audience. You didn't disprove anything that I said at all. All you did was stick by your fanboyism of the game, so I don't care about you then. It's that simple. Logical people need to have logical arguments, and nothing that I've seen has been a logical argument. Anthony took me $1 says, where's your passion for Minecraft? Everything you do in the game is through hand-holding and guides. Why don't you use your imagination to play this? Because that's not why I'm playing it. If I wanted to become a sandbox creator and make artistic shit, I would. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. What I like is trying to learn and understand game mechanics and then using those to turn and make cool stuff. And Mr. Papavera has been very instrumental in showing me the mechanics of the game. Like, how the fuck would I have ever figured out putting 3 or 4 blocks and pouring a bucket of water would turn into a self-supporting, floating water elemental design? What the fuck is... How would I have known that? Logically, you wouldn't know that unless you sit here and fuck around for endless hours. I don't have endless hours to fuck around. When I do stuff in a game, I want to be sure that I'm doing some kind of fun progression. Or, on the flip side of that, if we're just going to do a chill stream, then I'm talking with you guys and having fun and getting something out of it. And quite frankly, I think it would have been a waste of time to fuck around. I like this. I like doing these chill streams with Minecraft and learning stuff because of the input that I'm getting and the advice that I'm getting. So, if you have a problem with that, Anthony, that's fine. You don't have to watch it, but I don't know what crawled up your ass, but you should just relax.
We just had a troll in the chat. Celebrate Gout 100. So, har, Phil had gout earlier this year, and he talked about it publicly because he talks about this stuff publicly. He shares it, right? He's not ashamed. He's not one of these people who hides the personal shit about his life. He talks about it. And so I brought this up, and everyone knows that I had gout earlier this year, and I don't have it anymore. I haven't had it since, shit, I'm trying to think, the last flare-up was sometime during the summer. You know, because I changed my lifestyle. I don't drink as much. I'm not eating as much red meat. I'm a lot more healthy now. And because of that, I haven't had any issues with it. But they think it's like funny to bring that shit up. Look, another one, fall gout. How is this funny? Like, what is funny about that? It's over. Like, it's so outdated. Find something else. Maybe the most outdated, stupid references. Like, you can tell, that's how you can tell how stupid and immature and just dumb these people are. It's not even funny. It's not annoying. It doesn't annoy me. It's not funny. It's not annoying. All you do is make yourself look stupid. Do I need to instruct people on how to troll? You're terrible at it. My God, you're bad. It's just so bad. It's not. It's just like pathetic. It's like a little 5-year-old, you know? It's like a 33-year-old and a 5-year-old's trying to make fun of him. And you look at him like, are you fucking for real? Like, you just made a joke about like a banana or something. It's so dumb. God, I haven't even mentioned it in how long? Because I don't have it. Oh my God. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.